locked in the lab with Arsenic Beats.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I present the man of the hour? This is a
One of a kind, spending my life between the lines, colorful like painting the vision. My truth for the mass, for the mass, for the mass, the mass.
Man, I could tell you till your ears hurt and show you what is it worth, but you just won't get it while we're putting this work. This music for the listening, this sort of mission, and takes longevity, the patience of a hawk, spending nights trying to get the sound right, stalking mics till they give in, caved in the booth between take to take. Ryan trying to fix those who's spinning for raw, make alliance with the like-minded, keeping it pure. Hit the streets with the classics, the realest of masses. Be buying this shit. If you're hating, then you ain't shit. We keep it moving, making truth music for the listening, so the rest of y'all don't confuse it. Staying strapped with a pan of them lies, dare you to abuse them. Get hooked on our views, forget paying dues. Nigga, been there and done that, well and improved. On to the next, now we're making truth music just for the listening. One of a kind, spending my life between the lines, colorful like the culture that's painting your mind. My vision remains untainted, my wisdom is long awaited. This is true for the masses, masses. One of a kind, spending my life between the lines, colorful like the culture that's painting your mind. My vision remains untainted, my wisdom is long awaited. This is true for the masses, masses.
This is truth music, primitive art. My skill ain't limited, God. Ain't no trick to this, not a magician. It's rigorous styles of all sorts, like licorice. Slick with my words, like pit bulls. I'm sick in this verse, till my jawbones hurt. I put my dick in this, giving life to my work. This is that insane Kurt Cobain, blow your brains out. Under my feet, it's like there's no ground, cause I'm flawless. Thoughts bloom like a florist. Brain never fatigued like war troops. I hold wisdom like a sore tooth, that's raw truth. In the booth, use the intellect to soothe the ears. It's in effect for my peers. A souvenir for you and your coupe to steer to, like Tony Blair the music. My tongue is power, still in design. No one is iller than I. 3 philosophical minds attacking the track. Nasty need image 100% black. One of a kind.
One of a kind, spending my life between the lines, colorful like the culture that's painting your mind. My vision remains untainted, my wisdom is long awaited. This is true for the masses, masses. One of a kind, spending my life between the lines, colorful like the culture that's painting your mind. My vision remains untainted, my wisdom is long awaited. This is true for the masses, masses, masses. Color culture, through it illin' dudes, no interludes, no loopholes, killing the mic like villains do.
Sipping on Miller brews, skilling our skulls, mass syllables, slipping we won't. Shit that we wrote, straight sickens dudes. The world is our canvas, from PE to QC to Sarajevo. Black, let them know where you come from.
I'm from the Windy City, Port of Liz, South Africa. Thick hips give birth to leaders and them followers. Now image one, let them know where you be at.
I'm from a place where Buckingham Palace is across the seas black. In 93 I moved to the States to a place called Queen City. Charlotte, the skyline lit up. At nighttime the scene's pretty.
Word?
With women stunning like queens with me.
One of a kind, spending my life between the lines, colorful like the culture that's painting your mind. My vision remains untainted, my wisdom is long awaited. This is true for the masses, masses. One of a kind, spending my life between the lines, colorful like the culture that's painting your mind. My vision remains untainted, my wisdom is long awaited. This is true for the masses, masses, masses.
You are now locked in the lab with Arsenic Beats. Welcome to another episode of Locked in the Lab. I'm your host, Arsenic Beats, and I'm going to be bringing you nothing but the freshest music for the next hour. We started the show off with something by, what is the crew's name? Color Culture, and it was called Truth Music, and that was produced by an Eastern Cape producer, Adon Geel. He sent some music through in the week and he was like, nah. He sent 2 tracks. I really dig that one. So yeah, started the show off with that. I didn't exactly check which year that was released, but who cares, it's still fresh nonetheless. So big ups to him for sending that stuff through. For the rest of the show, we got some more producer stuff. Definitely we're gonna be touching base with producer Stuwi W. He released something a month or so back called Quentin Quarantino, dope tape. And we're going to be speaking to him and find out more about that beat tape and also how the lockdown's been treating him. Yeah, it's like I don't even know what. I can't believe it. We still on lockdown. Jeez, they say level 3, but yeah. Anyway, I hope everybody else out there is doing good and in high spirits considering all this chaos. Yeah, and I was talking more about the rest of the show. If you want to find out more, I think you're going to just have to stay tuned for the rest of it. We're going to go to something now by Astro Mechanix. It's a beat called Beautiful Machines. Stay locked in the lab.
Locked in the lab.
I always love to look at the clouds on a cloudy day.
blow out some clouds. I smart to be outside, the sun asking me how's I. My feet ground high but my head steadily cloud high. The trees want me to leave and feel the breeze as they stand still vicariously living through me. Child of the wind, I know not to push against it. I spread my wings and I go where it will take it. The my God leads the way, but my Lord leads the way too. To get me through each day I pray. Yay, above me what a lovely sight. Through winter you reminiscing of the summer night. The sky's blue on my blue Mondays, so I rise to get my head out and catch the new sun rays. Sundays are every day, trip down memory lane. Happy commuters in my memory train. Yeah, it will be dark later, but patience and smart labor can be used to spark greatness. We not flameless, cause when man and woman's present, the fire burns stronger, our souls be luminescent. Giving off heat and light, evil can deceive the sight. You lose your blessings if you don't purposefully lead your life. Everything in me and me in everything. Every breath I breathe, God has blessed the King. Every step I leave, my kids can step within. Everything in me in everything. Lungs full with cumulonimbus and my tongue spills. The music in rivers, I do it until the truth is delivered, cause a man's will is to bring truth to the sinners. Lungs full with cumulonimbus and my tongue spills. The music in rivers, I do it until the truth is delivered, cause a man's will is to bring truth to the sinners. Lungs full with cumulonimbus and my tongue spills. The music in rivers, I do it until the truth is delivered, cause a man's will is to bring truth to the sinners. Lungs full with cumulonimbus and my tongue spills. The music in rivers, I do it until the truth is delivered, cause a man's will is to bring truth to the sinners. Yeah, South Africa to Canada. Craven, Jedi, giving you that feel good music.
Yo, this is Jedi Knight. Big ups to Metalloid Lab Productions for a dope show. Locked in the lab with Arsenic Beats.
Giving you that feel good music. Big ups to Jedi Knight for that one. A song called Cumulonimbus, like the clouds. Yeah, that one was produced by Nicholas Craven, Canadian-based producer. And first time I heard of him, really impressed by the beats. It's sounding fresh. I've been told that he's also produced some stuff for Conway and Westside Gun, as well as Planet Asia. Damn, that's a heavy roster of MCs to have produced for. Big ups to him and big ups to Jedi for reaching out. And you know, it's always dope to see this international connects and, you know, just kind of bridging that gap. You know, it's uniting under that banner of hip-hop, or just as in music, you know. Doesn't matter what music you're into, if you're uniting through music, big ups to you. And then we started off that with something by Astro Mechanix with Beautiful Machines. But up next, as promised, we are gonna check in with Stuwi W. We played something of his last week, I think 2 beats, really dope beats. And we're gonna play something of his as well a little bit after his interview. But for now, we're gonna cross over to him. We're gonna find out how the lockdown has been treating him. By the way, he is a producer all the way from Mossel Bay and is based in Cape Town at the moment. He's been doing his productions kind of popped up here and there. He's always impressed me for the longest time. And then notable mentions of like stuff that he's produced has been, I think, some stuff for Hemelbeheersum, and then there's also a dope verse or freestyle going about online right now by Cream. What's it called? I think it's called Level 3. Yo! Now that beat, Stuwi W. So enough of me and my talking. Let's hear more from the man himself, and we're gonna go through to that interview. Stay locked in the lab. So for the listeners who haven't heard of Stuwi W yet, do you want to introduce yourself?
I'm Stuwi W. I'm a producer, artist, philosopher, but I'm basically known as the producer guy. I'm known for that work that I do. I'm originally from Mossel Bay. I'm residing in Cape Town. I moved up and down a lot between the two places. So I can say I'm half Cape Townian, half Garden Routian, I don't know what they call it, Mossel Baynian.
So what inspired you to start making beats?
Look, I was, first of all, I don't know, if you're colored growing up, your parents don't take you to school, you go to school with a taxi, bro. So yeah, so every morning I was actually, this is just, one side to the story, but you get picked up in a taxi and they playing the dopest hip hop, R&B jams, old school jams you've ever heard in your life. Like, you're ready to get out of that taxi and you have to go to class, and you get out there, bro, you next level, man. And I always used to wonder, man, who the hell is making these sounds that these people are singing or rapping on? How do you even do it? It's like magic, bro. Like, how is it possible to capture a sound and replay it? I didn't know about recording or programs at the time. I didn't know anything, bro. And yeah, I was just always addicted to music. Like, I always wanted CDs and stuff for my birthday or whatever, whenever I could. I didn't want clothes, I didn't want toys. I just wanted CDs. I wanted rappers, R&B singers. I just wanted the CDs. So, because I wanted to get deeper into the whole music thing, and just it was magic to me, bro, and I just wanted to experience the magic more and more.
How has the lockdown affected your creativity?
Look, this lockdown, honestly speaking, it seems that now should be the time where you are the most creative. But for some reason, it's not like that. In fact, I'm currently sitting with a creative block. Like, I don't feel any motivation to make anything. I don't know why, but that is the current state of affairs. I find it very difficult to make music now. I am trying though. Maybe the music is good. Maybe I just don't like it. Maybe I'm not getting across what I want to get across. So I'll say I'm in a bad space currently during this lockdown.
Tell me about your latest beat tape, Quentin Quarantino. And were all the beats made during the lockdown?
So this beat tape that I released, how it came about is I actually released it just in the beginning of the lockdown, 14th of April. So a couple of my fans actually said like, yo, can we please have some music from you? And I was like, it's lockdown. People are going to start losing their minds. You're going to come out as Heath Ledger after this lockdown. Let me give them something to tide them over, And I went through a couple of my old beats and stuff, things that I never released, some things I forgot about, some things that would just never see the light of day. If you go on Bandcamp, you'll see in the description, it says there, these are just basically like rough cuts. Some of them are throwaways or whatever that I wasn't going to use for anything specific. But I thought they had enough value for someone to listen to, And so I compiled this tape together. Some of these beats are from 6 years ago, 5 years ago, 4 years ago. Maybe 2 or 3 of them are now from last year. So I compiled it together, put it on there, and called it Quentin Quarantine now because we all on lockdown in quarantine.
So you have a song on the beat tape called Focal Inches. Did you end up getting inches, my bro?
Yeah, I have the song Focal Inches, and at that time I didn't have any cigarettes, um, and I was thinking, this I was as I was uploading to Bandcamp, I needed a name for the track. I didn't have a name for the track. At least I had a non-appropriate beat type of name. Like you make beats, or cynic, so you'll know. Like sometimes you'll just call a beat whatever pops into your mind at that first point. You'll even call it 1 2 3 4. You can't put a track called 1 2 3 4 on a beat tape. So I was naming these things as I felt currently at the time, and at the time I had focal inches, bro. So that's how I named it. Um, whether it fits with the sound of the track, I don't know, but it fit for me at the time. And the price of cigarettes actually went up after that, like extremely. At that time, I think the cigarettes was about double the price, and I was complaining. Um, the way things stand now, cigarettes have, if you invested in cigarettes on the 14th of April and you sold them now today, what day is this? Today, the 17th of May, I'm not sure. You sold them now, you'd have a pretty penny in your pocket, bro. So yeah, I'm not really buying cigarettes anymore. I refuse to. If I can get here or there, I'm actually rolling whatever I can find into Rizla and smoking that. But no ways, but I'm not gonna pay the prices they want now. So yeah.
I don't want to know what all Stuwi W is rolling up into some wrestlers. How big ups to him, Stuwi W, for taking the time out to answer those questions and, allowing us to get a little piece of your mind and kind of get the idea of what your headspace is like during this lockdown. So he touched on the fact that he hasn't been as creative as kind of what would have been expected, and I think that's the two spectrums of what most artists are dealing with. Some of them are being like super ultra creative, and others are just not too inspired, and it's all good, you know what I mean. It's just about everybody needs to deal with it in their own way, and it meant that he found some awesome older music and shared it with everybody. And if it wasn't during this time, maybe that music of 3-4 years ago would have still just been there. So yeah, it still had a way of exposing some of that music to us. Big ups to you, Stuwi W, and keep sending that music through. That's also a reminder to other producers out there. I really want to hear your music. Send me your music. There's been some details up on the screen of where you can do that. I have some information up right now of where you can submit your music. There is also a WhatsApp line if you just want to ask a couple of questions before submitting and checking exactly what to send. Although the info is up there. But anyway, we're gonna keep it moving for now and go into something by... I'm just checking my notes. We're gonna go to something by Stuwi W. We're keeping it all about Stuwi W for this little segment of the show. We're gonna go into 2 beats from the Quentin Quarantino project. We played 2 from it in the last show, and we're playing 2 now again. Stay right there and stay locked in the lab.
This is Flow of Exposure, and you are locked in the lab with Arsenic Beats.
It's what I use, what I need. It's what I need, it's what I do.
You said that you're down for me, down for me. You said that you're down for me. I don't wanna be without you. I don't wanna be without you. I don't wanna be without you. I don't wanna. You said that you're down for me, down for me. You said that you're down for me. I don't wanna be without you.
King and alone, and alone. King and alone, and alone. Down till I die, now you're down.
Just you and me. You said that you're down for me, down for me.
King and alone, and
You
alone.
said that you're down for me. I don't wanna be without you. 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 I don't wanna.
King and alone, and alone, and alone.
Be without you. Be without you.
Down till I die, now you're down.
You are now locked in the lab with Arsenic Beats. Welcome back. You are locked in the lab with Arsenic Beats. And we just had a double play, something by Stuwi W. We started it off with something called Without You. Yo, the production on that one is so dope. Big ups. And then another one by Stuwi called Still Untitled. Wow, so you heard for yourself what I meant about these beats. On point, nice and diverse, you know, you can hear the different influences all in these beats and stuff. And I hope you guys caught that interview. If you didn't, rewind and go check it out. So the next two tracks that we're going to be going to is something by an artist called Kush Worldwide. He actually saw some of my posts looking for music online, and he reached out, emailed me and sent some music, and it's a dope song. We're gonna go into that one, and then we also have something after that by a crew named Dynasty. More about that a little bit later. Keep it locked in the lab, and I'm your host, Arsenic Beats.
I'm the voice of the streets, I ain't gotta pay fees. I'm the last Jedi, you should listen when I speak. You should listen when I speak. You should listen when I speak. I'm the voice of the streets, I ain't gotta pay fees. I'm the last Jedi, you should listen when I speak. You should listen when I speak. You should listen when I speak. Batting with Lomungolum Seal, I was born to be a leader. I ain't gotta put my finger on the trigger. Couple of my homies had to do some little time. Me, I'm just a homie making money when I rhyme. Corporate gangster, finna pull up in the Tesla, zone tester. I'm a dream manifester, Mayweather with the bars. I shine better than the stars. I was born in the future, I just came to show love. Making the money, stay above. I used to wanna be like Big Bo. The hood is messed up, cause I bono yizo. Pull up in the block where the homies getting shot. I just hope I make it out, cause them homies getting shot. I'm the voice of the streets, I ain't gotta pay fees. I'm the last Jedi, you should listen when I speak. You should listen when I speak. You should listen when I speak. I'm the voice of the streets, I ain't gotta pay fees. I'm the last Jedi, you should listen when I speak. You should listen when I speak. You should listen when I speak. Verse 2, I think I gotta speak to youngster. Maybe I don't understand, cause I'm shit brother. But I don't understand what he pushing in the city. Cause we all at the bottom and we all need a milli. Gunslinger with the flow, never miss no target. Homie so slick, never balling on the budget. I love the koala, but I know some deep things. Always out of sight, cause I'm chilling in the hills. Rocking big rings with the chick that sings. Damn, with the chick that sings. Like a panther in the dark, moving quick like a shark. I'm the last Jedi. Open up your theater, open up your theater. Read books and stay high, read books and stay high. I'll be a legend till I die. What?
You are now locked.
I'm murking, they sour like gherkins. Spit his verses in cursive, riding waves just like a surfer. This is lyrical murder, ratata, tongue is a burner. Watch out, I'm blessed like a sermon. Holy water splash on the serpent. No. Block up. Positive vibes, I know you're feeling the energy. I just compete with myself. I'm on the road to a better me. I gotta work on my health. I'm finna pop like a pimple. Gotta believe in yourself. Still in the rough currently. I'm just trying to make it out. Spoke to a rich man, took a sip from a chalice. Body language has no script, sorted out with finances. Couldn't help but to dream a little, think a little, how to make it happen. The journey to success is up and down, turbulence with the travel. Epidemic, call a paramedic, got a sick flow. Any beat I did it, yeah I said it, better not forget it. Ride the rhythm like a Honda Civic with the window stain that's sicker than a clinic. Lunatic with a sick flow, I stay 10 toes on this gravel road. I'm a nigga with a mental that will blow like coke and Mentos. Vintage Avalon, year old, keep it real, I will never fold. Expose fake friend foes, mind my girl, don't mind hoes. Fuck a hater, nigga, die slow. I would rather be on my own than to have a friend who would lie on. No bygones, nigga, bye, I'm gone. I'm murking, they sour like gherkins. Spit these verses in cursive, riding waves just like a surfer.
Sure, bro. Hey, bro, where's the extra magazine? I thought you had it, bro.
Nah, it must be. Isn't it in the back, man? I think it's in the boot. Nah, I put it in the boot.
It's everything.
Nah, I did put it in the boot.
Hey, bro, is this my copy?
Bro, can't you see it's your copy? It says Koi-san on it.
Hey, bro, this is a file big copy, this.
Bro, clean your back, man. I think we are.
Okay. Check it out.
Let's hit the hip hop bang. Fuck the shit up and let's go round back. I know we're not hitters, I know we're not killers for this shit, my nigga. We taking all that.
Let's get all the racks. Whoever talk shit, rat-tat-tat. I need this money and I need it fast. Let's make it fast. Let's make a quickie. Get the cash, we out and we dipping.
In and out to make sure nobody's snitching.
Nah, nobody's snitching.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Listen, hands up. You with the bumps, get on the floor.
Nee, ek is nie bang vir julle kriminele nie.
Stop. Lady, the only crime in this bag is those pumps. Take it off.
Wat sê jy, huh?
Niks, bro. Niks.
Everybody get the fuck down, huh? Please do not make any sounds, huh? We want the cover the safe, that got that dream and that goals. Where's the manager? He got the note. Dante, these people are moving too slow.
I say you should go to the back and get the notes. I'll make sure that no one moves. You just do what you must do. Make it quick, let's get the chips. Fill the bag. Lady, don't you move your ass.
My man on the left, if you press that panic button, you gon' start something. We gon' get popping, there be bodies dropping, cause this is our dream and we never stopping. So give us a green or the Glock talking. Doop, 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 and it's non-stopping.
Oh fuck, why'd you do that?
I'ma make you regret that. Why you have to go and do that? Now I have to bust and put a steel cap through your brain, man.
Yo, B,
it's time to escape, man.
Fuck that. I got the dreams and the goals in the backpack. We got the cheese like the Rat Pack. Waiting and Remus to call back.
Is that him calling?
Yeah. Okay. Yo, Remus.
Away, Kazi. I'm on the roof now with the helicopter.
Yeah.
There's 3 cops here on the street, so just watch yourself.
Okay.
Nice song, that one. That was Dynasty and a song called Gherkins. Yeah. Listen to the song and you can get what they mean. And Dynasty, for those of you who don't know, it's a crew that is made up of Dante the Dante and Boris the Slave. Guys, you need to really keep your eyes open for these guys. They putting in some serious, consistent work. Like when you check them out individually, always on point, and even as a crew, next level stuff. So make sure that you're checking out for them. They're definitely gonna be on everybody's lips like very soon, because they're always dropping that dope music. So wow, we like come to the end of another show, the end of episode 5. Damn. So it's also just a reminder to all artists, if you've been enjoying the show and you want me to play some of your music, if you're an artist, a new artist, like, you know, the only real criteria that is in place for me, whether I'm gonna play the music or not, is if I feel it. So if I feel it in whatever way. It's not like I'm not favoring anybody. It's not because I know them or whatever. Reach out, Yes, a lot of the people I'm been reaching out to now at the beginning, I know some of them personally, but send me your music. I'm definitely willing to play some stuff if I like it. So for the last song of the show, it's gonna be something by Eavesdrop, a song called Fat Lady, because it's not over until the fat lady sings. Yeah, really dope lyricist, Eavesdrop. I'm sure a lot of you guys must be familiar with some of her stuff. And that's how we're going to end off episode 5 of Locked in the Lab. Once again, thanks for tuning in if you made it this far. Big ups to you, and we'll be back with episode 6 soon. Peace out. I'm Arsenic Beats, and you're locked in the lab.
The flavor I bring is distinctive. I use my instinct to snuff out any lyrical delinquent with precision. My vision is diverse. I advert those who curse and console myself with verses. Trained in combat when I come in contact like a comet orbiting the sun goddess over the beat made metalloid maniac attacking the whack in my purest form. Cause B1 got my back strapped with lyrics intact and ammunition, ambition, mental fitness, gifted granted sickness to annihilate with fire blazing higher stakes for the fat lady's choir. She won't retire or stand back. She's a live wire amplifier, resonating sound from every crevice. She's been found to levitate at the drop of a hat. Never hesitate, trust the gut feeling, robust and appealing. Increase the truth revealing, mastermind conceive the feeling. My mic sound nice cause I paid my duty price. I write what I like cause I know the sacrifice. You come test me, similar to shooting dice. On the Cape Flats the numbers game to take away your life. My mic sound nice cause I paid my duty price. I write what I like cause I know the sacrifice. You come test me, similar to shooting dice. On the Cape Flats the numbers game to take away your life. Developing a character is vital when you rhyme. The difference between you and me, my experience is prime. I've come a long way and seen many get intertwined with elements so detriment they plummet from the sky. Like Humpty Dumpty had a great fall, we can't deny. There's a lot of toys claiming they're alive, but this is not a game to be pursued for fame. This is my heaven-sent medicine to numb the pain. A force of reckoning, we metamorph just like the strain. Rhyming couplets and structures designed to grow your brain. Mic check, I leave a whack MC slain. Like Jay walking on the rails of trains, injury sustained. I'll be that fat lady, singing you to sleep while you count the last sheep like little Bo Peep. We'll be marching on the front line at a quantum leap, leaving you behind your mind buried 6 feet deep. My mic sound nice cause I paid my duty price. I write what I like cause I know the sacrifice. You come test me, similar to shooting dice. On the Cape Flats the numbers game to take away your life. My mic sound nice cause I paid my duty price. I write what I like cause I know the sacrifice. You come test me, similar to shooting dice. On the Cape Flats the numbers game to take away your life.
Being an MC and paying your dues, you have to be able to humble yourself enough to sit and learn at the feet of those who have a little bit more knowledge than you.
And it's about building your skill and your artistry so that others who come after you can also look at you with some respect.
You have to first learn and be a scholar.
I'm particularly grateful for those who have paved the way for me and still continue to do so.
You have to pay dues. You have to come nice or don't come at all.
You are now locked in the lab with Arsenic Beats.